Hey, yo, what's gaming players? It's your boy, Desmond Sharpman, back out here on this Madden 23 franchise mode. And yes, guys, we are set to continue with this Madden 23 series. So far, through 4 weeks of action, we've had a great series. We're still in week number 4. We're set to continue with this 4 o'clock schedule. We're in the second game out of 3 here in the 4 o'clock schedule. Our third 2-1 versus 2-1 matchup. The Patriots and the Packers are set to do battle. Both teams coming off crushing defeats in their last game. First, let's start with the Patriots. You guys remember, got off to that great 2-0 start with victories on the road against both Miami and Pittsburgh. Then in week 3, they played okay, but the protection for their quarterback wasn't as great. They gave up way too many sacks, and then they suffered their first defeat of the season. And Green Bay was in the same position. They were at a 2-0 start, but then went to Tampa Bay and lost. And you guys remember what happened with them. They gave up way too many pass yards in that second half to not only fall behind, but to also lose the game. So both teams are looking to bounce back from their first defeat that they took this season. Now, if you haven't seen the rest of the games here in week 4, be sure to go back and watch them, so you guys can get all the way caught up to where we are right now, because we're just a few games away from the finish to week 4, because this week 4 of action has been incredible. A lot of close games you guys have seen. It has been fun to watch. And also, if you haven't seen weeks 1 through 3, be sure to go back and watch those, so then you guys can get all the way caught up and you won't miss another game of this Madden series. Alright, so with that being said, we're set to continue with the 4 o'clock schedule. Game number 2 out of 3 here in this 4 o'clock schedule of play. It's the Patriots and the Packers from Lambeau Field. 2-1 versus 2-1. Let's go.
It's Madden NFL 23, and all eyes are on the Packers' sure-handed tight end. He had a historic week, matching Shannon Sharpe's mark of 214 yards by a tight end. It's the Packers and the Pats, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
This place first started way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the New England Patriots and the Green Bay Packers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Alright, so both teams are set for this battle. So we're going to see the Patriots offense out there. Hopefully they redeem themselves from how they played in their last game, which ended up with their first loss of the season. But both teams are trying to bounce back from their first defeat. Only one team can do it. Here we go from Lambeau Field. And here comes Jones on the return. And he'll be tackled right at the 31. So the Patriots will start their first drive. And here's Ryan Fields, set to lead the offense.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
So the Patriots will start their first drive. Like I said, hopefully the offensive line rebounds from their last performance. Fields is going to throw, and he got Kendrick Bourne over the middle. And he's tackled at the 39, a gain of 8 that time.
A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence.
2nd and 2, here's KJ Wall. And he's going to be tackled at the 41, and he's got a Patriot first down.
Situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
On first down, Fields.
Fields looks to pass, and he goes down. The Packers were able to get to him. Chris Barnes with the sack, a loss of 7 on that sack.
And not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now like I said, hopefully they rebound, because that's just only 1 sack. But if they continue to give up more sacks, then they might be in the same condition than they did in their last game.
Sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Fields.
Fields looks to throw again, and he goes down again. Both Adrian Thompson and Cam Baldwin got in there to get the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
First drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback, maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Need something from deep in the back.
So 3rd and long for New England.
It's 3rd and very long.
And Fields, he's going to be sacked again. Adrian Thompson gets the sack. 3 consecutive sacks brings up 4th down.
This offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
So the Patriots are going to punt this one away.
And the punter Bailey on now as he
So Bailey sends this one away. And Richard Westbrook, he's not going to return. And they'll down this one right at the 15. So here comes Green Bay's offense. And Aaron Rodgers, the veteran quarterback, leading the way for the Packers.
That's the great Aaron Rodgers.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership.
And the thing about it, when this series begun, the question was, what were the Packers going to do without Devontae Adams? Well, they're off to a good start. They're off to a 2-1 start without Devontae Adams, even though they did lose in their last game, which they're hoping to bounce back from.
With a 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Yeah, that's been the question ever since this series started. First play, here's a jet sweep to Richard Westbrook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 10. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers.
Rodgers on second down, and look at this wide open receiver. He's got Williams King left side, and he's gonna be tackled at the 30, and he's got a first down. A big time play right there.
55 yards.
Now Williams King was over 200 yards even in their last game, even though they lost. But they want to make sure that he gets more yardage. But this time they end up winning. Yeah, like I said, ever since the series started, the question has been, what will the Packers do without Davante Adams on their side? And so far, they're off to a good start. And here's Richard Westbrook on the jet sweep. And he's going to be tackled at the 27. A gain of 3.
The Packers at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up.
Here's Rodgers on 2nd and 7. Here's a completion by Richard Westbrook. And he's going to be brought down at the 11. A gain of 16 right there, and that's a first down. Yeah, like I said, once this series started, without Davante Adams, a lot of people were wondering what will the Packers do, and it all had to come down to Richard Westbrook and Josh Williams King to try to lead these Packers towards a playoff run without Davante Adams.
Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Rodgers, nowhere to go. He's brought down. Matt Judon with the sack, a loss of 9.
Sack number 6 now for him on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
2nd and 19.
Sack on 1st down.
Rodgers looking end zone. He's got an open man. It's Westbrook. Touchdown Green Bay.
Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Especially with that Rodgers-Richard Westbrook connection, it works every time. And it connects again. As the Packers, they start off the scoring. It's 7-0 after 1.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football.
All right, 2nd quarter is set to start. The Packers are set to kick this one away.
Set ready to kick this one away.
And Jones is not going to return that one, so that's going to be a touchback.
End zone, so we will start here at the 25. 2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern.
First down, and Fields is going to find Kevin Watson. And he's going to be tackled at the 35. He got 10 yards there.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Play action fake. Fields throws, and that one's picked off. Adrian Amos with the pick. and the Packers will take over. Now that was a bad read. When Fields got rid of that ball, I'm pretty sure he noticed that one was going to get picked off right before his own eyes.
First and 10, trying to forget about that loss last week to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
They sure are, because like I said, that second half in their last game, they were getting pummeled. And here's a jet sweep to Westbrook, and he's going to be tackled at the 33. A gain of 3.
Second and 7.
Rodgers to throw, and that one is caught by Williams King. And he's going to go down at the 13 for a Packer first down.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like the boldness of that play call from the offensive coordinator, because he wasn't daunted even by the double coverage he expected to draw to the tight end. The result, a huge gain and a major shout of confidence for everyone on the offense.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
So first down from the 13. Here's a carry by Aaron Jones, and he goes in the wrong direction. Nice play there by Josh Jackson to get the stop. Second and 12 coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. Here's Rodgers.
Rodgers to throw, and over the middle he's got Sammy Watkins, and he's in for a Packer touchdown.
Touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands though.
Yeah.
Johnson for the
So here's Johnson for the extra point. And he has got it to make it 14-0 Packers. So the Packers took advantage of the Ryan Fields interception to turn it into 6 points. So here's Johnson to kick this one off. And Jones, he will take a knee in the end zone. So New England's offense gets set to go. So here comes the Patriots.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
First play, they hand it off. It's Wall. And he'll be tackled at the 29. A gain of 4, second and 6.
Really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
From the 29,
Fields on second and 6. Here's Devontae Parker. And he's going to be tackled at the 35 for a first down. A gain of 6.
You going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. On play action, Fields
looking to pass.
Escaping the pressure right.
He's going to throw, and that one is caught by KJ Wall out of the backfield. Shrugs off a tackle, and he's going to go down, but a big-time play right there to bring this to the 2-minute warning. That was a big-time play right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw,
Fields, nowhere to go. He's sacked. The Packers got him. A loss of 10 on the sack, 2nd down.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the 1st down.
Here's Fields looking to pass again. He's sacked again. Chris Barnes gets the sack, and now it's 3rd down. Are you serious? That is now 4 first-half sacks. And I'm telling you, that was the trouble the Patriots were giving up in their loss. They were giving up way too many sacks on the offensive side of the football.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd.
Here's a play action fake for Fields. Looking downfield, and that one's picked off. Dylan Carpenter, the rookie, picks it, and the Packers will take over. I mean, Ryan Fields felt like he had to get rid of that one because he's been getting pressured all game, and that's the 2nd INT for Ryan Fields.
On the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Packers with a football here late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
So after the
play action fake, and Rodgers is sacked. Matt Judon brought the pressure. So now it's 2nd down.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Rodgers throws, and that one is caught by Williams King. And the Packers use their 2nd timeout. So now it's 3rd and 3.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers.
Rodgers airing it out for Westbrook. He's got it. He makes the catch. And he's going to be tackled inside the 20 at the 18.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
So the Packers now, they're in excellent position now, trying to add on to that lead.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Rodgers, end zone. He's got Williams King. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers is slinging it.
Just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No.
Here's Johnson.
I think perfect game in baseball. That's its own category.
Extra point is up and good, and now it's 21-0. So 2 Ryan Fields interceptions turns into touchdowns. And Aaron Rodgers, he now has 3 passing touchdowns so far. And Jones is not going to return that one, so that's going to be a touchback. So the Patriots will take over with only 7 seconds to go in the first half.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And here's KJ Wall. And that's going to be it for the first half. The Packers with a 21-0 lead on the Patriots.
Fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October.
Up next, we're going to be in Las Vegas. The third 4 o'clock scheduled game. An AFC West matchup between the Broncos and the Raiders. Then, a big-time game on Sunday Night Football. Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs versus Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Time now for a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for New England. And they will need to get this passing game in gear because they did not do much of anything in that first half. And it's why the scoreline is what it is. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they were much more successful throwing the football than their counterparts, as you can see the numbers there. These two teams going through their final adjustments. It's about time for the second half in Green Bay. So for the call, we go back up to Lambeau and Brandon Gott.
In that first half, what else would you think of the Packers? You remember their loss against Tampa Bay. They've come out with the right intensity. They don't want to lose. They don't want to lose back to back. Aaron Rodgers has never lost back to back games under his head coach. So you already know that they're gonna try to do whatever it takes to win. They've got a 21-0 lead, and they'll get the ball to start the second half, as they are hoping to overcome everything that happened earlier on. They're looking to hold on to this lead.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards.
And here's Aaron Jones on first down, and he's gonna lose yardage to the 24. A loss of a yard, second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
And here's Aaron Jones once more. And this time he's going to get this to the 25. Now it's 3rd and 10.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Rodgers looking to pass, and that's incomplete as he got hit as he released it. So it's 4th down.
That one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On now is the Packers punter.
So the Packers are going to punt.
Move the ball. He hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
And here comes Mir Emery. And he's going to be tackled at the 27. And I'm pretty sure we haven't heard his name yet. So hopefully with the Patriots coming out, they're hoping to change that.
Of the second half.
And here comes Wall on the ground, and KJ Wall with some space down the middle. And he takes it all the way to the 9-yard line. A big time run to start their drive. He ran right up the middle of that Packers defense, and he almost took it to the house. He almost took it to the house. So the Packers got a bit lucky there.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Play action, and Fields is going to be sacked. Cam Baldwin gets the sack, and now it's 2nd and goal. I don't know what's going on with that offensive line, but they are getting tortured. They're getting tortured out there. 5 sacks in this game.
Seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Fields.
Fields looks to throw again, and open he's got Kendrick Bourne trying to break all tackles, and he'll get this to the 4-yard line. Now it's 3rd and goal.
But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
3rd and goal for the Patriots. Fields to the end zone, and it's dropped. Mir Emery, he was trying to get him involved there, but the Packers denied it, so it's 4th and goal.
Just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
And the Patriots, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. And Fields throws, and he finds Emery. Touchdown, New England. Ryan Fields threw that pass into traffic, and good thing Emery caught that. He's lucky that he caught that, because the rookie Carpenter, he was right there. So I would say he got a bit lucky there. He really did. He really got lucky.
He recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass.
Extra point is good by Nick Folk, so it's 21-7.
Folk connects on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
So after that big-time run that kicked off the drive, they almost stalled out, but they were able to get the touchdown. And New England's finally on the board. And Cobb is not going to return this one, so that one's going to be a touchback. So on tap, here come the Packers.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And here's Aaron Jones. And he still is yet to do anything on the ground. He's going to lose another yard, 2nd and 11.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now
Rodgers over the middle. Richard Westbrook has it. And he's tackled right at the 30. He got 6 yards there. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now
Rodgers throwing, and that one's caught by Williams King. And they're going to bring him down at the 37, and he's got a Packer 1st down. Man, Aaron Rodgers is slinging that football. He is definitely slinging that football. He knows that he may have lost the last game against Tom Brady, but he's coming out slinging.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead.
And here's Aaron Jones, and he is yet to do anything on the ground. Second and 10.
If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the
And here's Aaron Jones. And once again, he's yet to get anything out of that. Now it's 3rd and 9.
Second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
But the one thing they haven't been able to stop is that passing game. So hopefully they're ready on this 3rd down.
Completely neutralized. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Rodgers throws, and he's got an open man. It's Randall Cobb. And he's brought down with another 1st down at the Patriots 26. Look at Rodgers. Of course he has to celebrate. He's the only one that knows how to. As that is going to finish the 3rd quarter. The Packers up big.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter.
So 1st down as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. Here's Aaron Jones, and he'll push forward at the 22. He got 4 yards there.
Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do?
Rodgers looking to throw, and he's sacked. He tried to get rid of it, but Josh Jackson stopped him in the nick of time. So now it's 3rd down.
The end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. To throw is Rodgers.
Rodgers looking for Westbrook, and he dropped it. He couldn't hold on to that one. So now it's 4th down.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
So here's Johnson for the field goal attempt. A 54-yard attempt, and he's got it. And the Packers' lead increases. It's 24-7. So Johnson set to kick this one off. And Jones is not going to return that one. So that's going to be a touchback. So now here comes New England.
The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the
Here's Fields. Nowhere to go, and he goes down. Man, oh man, the Packers defense are after it. That is the 6th sack for this Packer defense.
Not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
So 2nd and 20 after that sack.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Fields to throw, and that one is caught by Watson. And he goes down right at the 35 for a 1st down.
A gain there of 21.
A gain of 21.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Fields looking to pass again. He got hit again, and that's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw is Fields.
Fields throwing over the middle. He's got Watson. And they're going to bring him down right at the 40. And he's got a first down.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league,
Fields throws, and that was complete by Kendrick Bourne. And he goes down right at the 25, and that brings this one to the 2-minute warning.
2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Again, Fields.
Fields looks to pass. He's sacked.
He's going to be taken down.
The Packers got him again. Rashad Gary gets the sack. That's sack number 7 now.
Here this afternoon. We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
To try again after the sack. Fields.
Play action. And Fields, he's got an open man. It's Watson. And he's going to be tackled right at the 8. So now it's 1st and goal. But I'm pretty sure the Patriots are definitely running out of time here. As Fields fires to the end zone, he's got Mir Emery for a Patriot touchdown. As they cut into that lead.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
So here's Nick Folk. And the kick is good. So they cut the lead down to 10. It's 24-14. And the Patriots know that the time is not on their side. So they're going to go for the onside kick. And the Packers are going to pick it up. Richard Westbrook has it. But the game isn't done just yet. All the Packers need is a couple of first downs to ice this one up.
Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Rodgers.
And here's Aaron Jones. And he's going to go down at the 37. He did get 5. Now Aaron Jones, he hasn't had his best game on the ground, but if he can somehow come up clutch in this stage of the game, that will be a good thing. But at the same time, he hasn't had as good a game on the ground. And here's Aaron Jones once more. And he's going to be tackled right at the 34. So now it's 3rd down.
Called for by the defense, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
So here's a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Oh, and look at Rodgers just being smart with it. He slides to a stop, and Aaron Rodgers. This is why Aaron Rodgers is called a veteran. He just picked up that first down by himself, which means that will ice the game. Just absolutely smart by Aaron Rodgers. So the Green Bay Packers, They're going to get the 3-1 with this win here. They're going to win this one by 10. Like I said, Aaron Rodgers, never seen anything like it. He came out slinging in this game. He was not playing around with these Patriots. The Packers are going to go to 3-1. They win it 24-14, and the Patriots drop back-to-back games as they'll fall to 2-2.
Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Green Bay, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll have another home date next week as the New York Giants come to town. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions.
If you guys don't know Aaron Rodgers, like, you should understand, he knows how to bounce back off of a loss. He definitely knows how to bounce back off of a loss. He came out slinging that football everywhere. Like, he was just finding receiver after receiver after receiver. Literally, it's just like you just can't say anything bad about the fact that Aaron Rodgers, he's a pretty decent quarterback. Yes, he got sacked 3 times, but he threw over 250 yards and 3 touchdowns with no interceptions. So that just shows you that he really bounced back from the 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions he had against Tampa to do this. So yeah, he definitely bounced back in a big way. But the only thing is, the Patriots have to definitely bounce back now. Now Ryan Fields, he threw 2 badly interceptions, but he came back and was able to get 2 touchdown passes in. He threw for 173. And like I said, the sacks, he's got to somehow eliminate those. He got sacked 7 times in this game. You know, KJ Wall ran for 77. And like I said, Aaron Jones only ran for 10 on the ground. So like I said, the ground game wasn't really the key factor. Richard Westbrook and Aaron Rodgers both ran for 6 yards. And here's the receiving. Josh Williams-King, once again over 100 yards and a touchdown. Richard Westbrook, 4 catches, 102 and a touchdown. Kevin Watson, 4 catches for 81. KJ Wall, a catch for 38. Kendrick Bourne, 3 catches for 36. Sammy Watkins, a catch for 16 and a touchdown. Mir Emery, he may haven't got a lot of yardage up, but he had 2 touchdown receptions. He only received it for 12 yards. Randall Cobb, 1 catch for 10. And Devontae Parker, 1 catch for 6. So for Green Bay, they're on a nice roll here as they bounce back from that loss, as they're now 3-1 to start the season. And in week 5, they're going to be heading to London. Yes, they're going to be heading to London to face off with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for New England, this is now back-to-back losses following that 2-0 start, as they'll drop to 2-2 now. And they'll get a home matchup in week 5 as they're going to take on the Detroit Lions. Alright, so with that being said, there goes the second out of 3 4 o'clock scheduled games here in week number 4. So yeah, be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel, And if you enjoyed this game that you just saw, be sure to drop a like on it. And like I said, we're on the road to 400 subscribers, so be sure to subscribe so you will not miss another episode on the channel, and you will not miss another episode of this Madden series. And in the next game, the third and final 4 o'clock scheduled game in week 4. It's an AFC West matchup. The Las Vegas Raiders looking to bounce back from their loss as they take on the Denver Broncos, who are looking to bounce back off their loss. It's a 1-2 versus 1-2 battle.